Two important products made by photosynthesis are oxygen and sugar. Oxygen is used by many different living organisms, and sugar is used as an energy by the plants. A photosynthesis equation is 6 CO2 and 6 H2O converted to 6 CH2O and 6 O2. Or rather, carbon dioxide and water converted to carbohydrates and oxygen. This is a simple diagram of chloroplasts. Chloroplasts are organelles that contain chlorophyll, and they have a double outer membrane. Here is the double membrane. The stroma is the space within the chloroplast. This is a thick fluid between grana, which is used as a support for the organelle. The thylakoid is a sac-like photosynthetic membrane made of protein and pigment. It absorbs light energy. And a granum is a stack of thylakoids. This is the electromagnetic spectrum that is shown as visible light to the naked eye. This is what is produced by the sun, but when it passes through crystals or like water, it shows up as this structure or these colors. This is the energy that is collected by chlorophyll, which is in chloroplasts. There are two different types of chlorophyll. There's chlorophyll A and chlorophyll B. Now, chlorophyll A absorbs wavelengths in the violet and red regions of the electromagnetic spectrum. So, violet and red. Now, chlorophyll B absorbs light in the blue and red regions of the electromagnetic spectrum. Now, the reason that leaves are green are because they don't pick up the green wavelengths. So, what actually happens is the wavelengths reflect off of the leaves. See right here, it is not collected near the chlorophyll's regions, I guess you could say. Now, there are two stages of photosynthesis. There's stage 1, which is the light-dependent cycle. Now, pretty much in the light-dependent cycle is when light and water is converted into oxygen and hydrogen ions. Electrons are used in this process, but the electrons actually produce an energy for the second cycle, which is considered or called the Kelvin cycle. But this is how the oxygen is produced. Light and water, or the light energy and the water go through a sort of like a tunnel, and then the electrons split the water, creating the hydrogen ions and the oxygen ions. But now we are on to stage 2, which is called the Kelvin cycle. This is where ruby, P, and carbon dioxide are put together to make phosphates. These phosphates are added with the ATP, which it comes from the the first stage, the light-dependent cycle, and this creates a sugar. This sugar is the plant's energy. Now, the greenhouse effect is the buildup of gases such as carbon dioxide, which causes less heat to be able to escape the atmosphere. This is the cause of global warming. Now see here, this is the atmosphere. Now the atmosphere is made up of gases such as carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is one of the biggest gases. It's the gas that makes the atmosphere the hardest for the heat to escape from. So there are other different gases, but that's just the best example. Now here's just an example of the Earth, and actually what happens is the heat from the sun goes through the atmosphere. So here it is, it's going through the atmosphere. And then once it hits the Earth's surface, the Earth actually catches the energy and then releases it back. But as more gases are in the atmosphere, it's harder for the heat to escape, so it all stays within the Earth's atmosphere. And that's why it heats up. Now, this is a major problem because we've all heard of global warming. It's been a big problem to a lot of people. It's causes many conflicts, I guess you could say. Effects of global warming are that ice is melting worldwide. Obviously, that's what everybody thinks about global warming. Ice melting, ice caps melting. The precipitation has increased across the globe, so more rain, snow. The sea level has rise, and it's unnatural. It's not average. The sea level rise is increasing a lot. Global warming has also affected plants' environments. The plants can't live in certain environments, so they sort of evolve, and what they actually do is they move to cooler areas. So this caused some plants to move to different areas. Now, what plants do is they take carbon dioxide. As I said, carbon dioxide is one of the gases that causes the biggest problem in the atmosphere. It's not the biggest problem, but it certainly helps it out. Now, carbon dioxide is taken in by plants, so that takes it out of the air. But as we destroy trees, there's less trees to take the carbon dioxide out of the air. So this causes global warming to get worse progressively.